Learning objectives. In this chapter, the user would learn the following in detail. Introduction to presentation, creating presentation, preparation of slides, presentation of slides, running a slideshow, printing slides and handouts. Creating presentation. To create a new blank presentation, click the File tab. This takes you to Backstage view. Select New. Select Blank Presentation under Available Templates and Themes. It will be highlighted by default. Click Create. A new blank presentation appears in the PowerPoint window. To open an existing presentation, click the File tab. This takes you to the Backstage view. Select Open. The Open dialog box appears. Select your desired presentation. Then click Open. If you have opened the existing presentation recently, it may be easier to choose Recent from the File tab instead of Open to search for your presentation. Save a new presentation. In order to preserve the presentation for future use, you must save it on the disk. The user can use the following method to save a file. Click the File tab. Click Save. Select the location where you want to save the file. Type a name for the presentation and then click Save. Alternatively, on the Quick Access toolbar, click Save or press Ctrl+S to open the Save As dialog box. Save an existing presentation as a new presentation. Save As. To prevent overwriting in the original presentation, use the Save As command to create a new file as soon as you open the original presentation. Open the presentation that you want to save as a new file. Click File tab. Click Save As. Select the location where you want to save the file. Type a name for the presentation and then click Save. To create a presentation using a template, please follow the given steps. Click the File tab. This takes you to Backstage view. Select New. If you wish to use a template, select Sample Templates under Available Templates and Themes. Click on the template you want to use, depending on the purpose of your presentation. Click Create. A new blank presentation appears in the PowerPoint window. Entering and editing text. The easiest way to add text to a slide is to type it directly to any placeholder on the slide. If you want to add text outside a placeholder, add text by using the text box tool. The steps to insert the text through text box to do are as follows. On the Insert tab, click Text box under Text group. To add text that doesn't wrap, click where you want to add the text and start typing. Or to add the text that does wrap, drag to where you want to add text and then start typing. Editing text. In PowerPoint 2010, once you write the text in the different placeholder, you can edit the text from the options available in the Home tab, such as Cut, Copy, Paste, Format Painter, etc. The steps to do the following tasks are as follows. Copy and paste, cut and paste, undo and redo, copy and paste. Select the text from the placeholder which you want to copy. Click the Copy command on the Home tab. Then position the insertion point where you want to paste. Click the Paste command on the Home tab. Note that you can do the above task using the right click of your selection and choose Copy, or using keyboard shortcuts, press Ctrl+C and Ctrl+V. Cut and paste. Select the text from the placeholder which you want to cut. Click the Cut command on the Home tab. Then position the insertion point where you want to paste. Click the Paste command on the Home tab. Note, you can do the above task using right-click your selection and choose Cut, or using keyboard shortcuts, press Ctrl+X and Ctrl+V. Undo and redo. If you erase the text by mistake, you can restore it without retyping it. PowerPoint remembers all of the editing you perform during the session, so that you can undo almost every action you perform. If you undo an action, then change your mind again, you can instantly redo it. Steps to the respective task by using Quick Access toolbar are given here. Click Undo button on the Quick Access toolbar. To redo an action that you undid, click Redo button on the Quick Access toolbar. Note: you can do the above task by using keyboard shortcuts also. Press Ctrl+Y for undo. Inserting slides in a presentation. Once you have created opening slide, you will want to add more slides to your presentation. It has three options to insert new slide. From Home tab, select New Slide option in Slides group to insert a new blank slide. Through keyboard, press Ctrl+M keys to insert a new blank slide. Or just hit Enter. Another convenient option is to use the Enter key on your keyboard. Just click in the left panel, Slides tab and hit Enter. Right click option. Click the Slides tab. Right click the slide you want to insert a new slide and then click New Slide. Deleting slides in a presentation. Select the slide you want to delete. Press the Delete or Backspace key on your keyboard. Delete the slide through right-click option. In normal view on the pane that contains the Outline and Slides tab, click the Slides tab. Right-click the slide that a user wants to delete and then click Delete Slide. Inserting table in a slide. You can also create a table in a presentation without using MS Word. The steps to insert a table in the slide: on the Insert tab in the Tables group, click Table. In the Insert Table dialog box, do one of the following. Click and move the pointer to select the number of rows and columns you want and release the mouse button. Click Insert Table and then enter a number in the number of columns and number of rows list. To add text to the table cells, click a cell and then enter the text. After entering the text, click outside the table. Insert clip art. To insert a picture from the clip art gallery, click the slide that you want to add the clip art to. On the Insert tab in the Images group, click Clip Art. In the Clip Art task pane, search for the text box. Type a word or phrase that describes the clip art that user wants. Or type all or some of the file name of the clip art. To narrow this search, result should be in the list. Select these checkboxes next to illustrations, photographs, videos and audio to search those media types. Click Go. In the list of results, click the clip art you want to insert. Insert a picture from a file. Click where you want to insert the picture. On the Insert tab, in the Images group, click Picture. Browse to locate the picture that you want to insert and then double-click it. The picture will appear in your slide. Note: to add multiple pictures, press and hold Ctrl key while you click the pictures that you want to insert and then click Insert. Inserting other objects. You can insert many types of other objects in the PowerPoint through Insert tab. Resize or crop an object. When you select an object, sizing handle appear at the corners and along the edges of the selection rectangle. To insert a shape, select the Insert tab, click the Shapes command, select a shape from the drop-down menu. Click the shape that you want. Click anywhere on the slide and then drag to place the shape. Insert a word art. On the Insert tab in the Text group, click Word Art and then click the word art style that you want. Type the text you want to format. To add or change effects to the text, use the tools on the Format tab. Note: bitmap images, flash documents, media clips, etc. can be inserted through Insert Object option of the Text group on the Insert tab. Resizing and scaling an object. After inserting the objects from different sources, it is essential to resize them to fit them in your presentation. Steps to resize or crop an object. Click the object. Position your mouse over any one of the corner sizing handles. The cursor will become a pair of directional arrows. Click, hold and drag your mouse until the image is in the desired size. Release the mouse. The object will be resized. If the object is a picture or a photo or a bitmap image, for example, you can crop it. And you can also restore it later to its original image. Printing slides and handouts. You can print the entire presentation. Example, slides, outline, notes, audience handouts in color or grayscale or in pure black and white. One can also print specific slides, handouts, notes pages or outline pages. Handouts. Handouts are basically thumbnails of slides printed together on a sheet of paper. Handouts are often printed to be sent for review to those who matter before an actual presentation is shown to an audience. During the presentation itself, handouts can be distributed to the audience. To get hard copy of slides or handouts, select the file which you want to print. Click the File tab. Click the Print or Running a slideshow. To view a finished presentation, one has to use Slideshow option. In Slideshow, the contents of the presentation are shown in full screen. You can start slideshow in any of the following. Method 1. Click the slideshow button at the bottom of the window. Method 2. By clicking on From Beginning in the Start Slideshow group. Method 3. Running current slide. Clicking on From Current Slide from Start Slideshow group. Method 4. Press F5 on your keyboard. The steps to set up a slideshow are given here. Select the Slideshow tab. Click on Setup Slideshow option. The Setup Show dialog box will appear. Select the range from the following two options. Includes all the slides in the slideshow. Includes only the range of slides one enters in the From and To boxes in the slideshow. Type the beginning and ending slide numbers in the From and To boxes. Click the way you want to move from one slide to the next. That is, either manually or automatically during a slideshow. Click OK to apply these settings to the slideshow. Transition and slide timings. Slide transition. To add transition to a slideshow, follow the given steps. In Slide View or Slide Sorter view, select the slide or slides you want to add a transition to. On the Transitions tab, in the Transition to this slide group, click the slide transition effect that you want for that slide. Repeat the process for each slide you want to add a transition to. To preview the transitions effect, on the Transition tab, click Preview. To apply the transition to all the slides, click Apply to All. Slide timings. To set a time manually, follow the given steps. In Normal View or Slide Sorter view, select the slide or slides one wants to set the timing for. On the Transition tab, in the Timing group, on Advanced Slide option, to apply the timing to the selected slide. To specify the time before the slide advances, select the After checkbox and then enter the number of seconds of delay needed in the associated text box. To apply the timing to all the slides, click Apply to All. Repeat the process for each slide you want to set the timing for. Automating a slideshow. Set timings automatically for a slideshow. If you don't want to manually move through a slideshow, there are two ways you can set the length of time a slide appears on the screen. One way is to set the time manually for each slide and then run the slideshow and view the timings you set. The other way is to use the rehearsal feature, where you can record timings automatically as you rehearse. On the Slideshow tab in the Setup group, click Rehearse Timings. The rehearsal toolbar appears. Begins to Timing the presentation. The rehearsal toolbar. Next, Advance to next slide. Pass. Slide time. repeat, total time for presentation. While you time your presentation, do one or more of the following on the rehearsal toolbar. To move to the next slide, click Next. To temporarily stop recording the time, click Pause. To restart recording the time after passing, click Pause. To restart recording the time for the current slide, click Repeat. After you set the time for the last slide, a message box displays the total time for the presentation and prompts you to do one of the following. To keep the recorded slide timings, click Yes. To discard the recorded slide timings, click No. Slide sorter view appears and displays the time of each slide in your presentation. Conclusion. In this chapter, we have covered the following aspects of making small presentations. Introduction to presentation, creating presentation, preparation of slides, presentation of slides, running a slideshow, printing slides and handouts.